What can happen if I don't treat my cavity? Most people know to seek treatment if they have an infection. What they don't know is a cavity is a type of infection. The teeth have a hard covering known as enamel. Microorganisms live on the surface of the enamel and plaque. This is what you brush off twice a day. Over time, the microorganisms left unchecked cause a small hole to form. This is the cavity. Leaving the cavity untreated leads to more extensive problems, like the destruction of hard tissue. The first stage of cavity development is the destruction of the hard tissue or enamel. A tooth is really layers of tissue that protect the pulp center. The top layer, or enamel, is the first line of defense against infection. Each layer under the enamel is softer and more porous. When a hole forms, it opens up the soft areas to infection. Eventually, the bacteria reach the pulpy area that contains the nerves. That is when you get a toothache. Also, bacteria in the blood. The primary danger of leaving a cavity untreated is the risk of a more extensive infection. Once microorganisms make a home in the pulp of the tooth, the infection starts to grow. Over time, it gets large enough to cause pressure to build and an abscess forms. Bacteria invading a tooth are just as dangerous as an infected wound. When the microorganisms enter the soft tissue of a tooth, they gain access to the blood supply. This means bacteria can get into the bloodstream from the open cavity. Quick fix or extensive dental repair. All it takes to repair a cavity in the initial stages of growth is a filling. Although not something most people look forward to, a basic filling is a quick procedure that causes little pain. The more extensive the infection, the more costly and painful the repair work is for that tooth. Once the microorganisms enter the pulp, the dentist must perform a root canal to remove infected tissue, essentially destroying the tooth. A crown serves to restore the section of tooth eradicated by the bacteria.